So, what's the biggest change, real change that you've seen someone making as a result of this process?
Yeah, so I've been running action learning sets now for a while, and there's a theme that I hear from people that come to action learning. So they're people who have worked really hard, they're very successful in their positions, they've got busy lives in all sense of the word of life, and they really want to start to think differently or start to think about what's next for me. And the biggest transformation I've seen is somebody who came to an action learning set who described just that, really experienced, worked really hard in really challenging circumstances in the NHS. So she led a frontline service through pandemic, and then obviously people are settling back in now and starting to think about what's next. Her team were very well respected. She was respected as a manager. And whilst all that looked really great on paper, she just felt like there was something else. There was the next thing, and she didn't know how to do the next thing. And she brought this conversation. This was one of the things she wanted to discuss at set. And through the conversation in the room, we watched her think about what was possible and what she really wanted to put her energy into and where she wanted to go next. So she left with some really great actions around enrolling on some further leadership development. She looked into what her organisation could offer and got a place onto that leadership development programme. She actually resigned from her post and secured another post working with a different team in a different part of the NHS, and has contacted me following the set to say that she hadn't realised how easier things would be at home in terms of her personal relationships, because she had time at home to be present and truly have deep conversations with people. She had more time to exercise and do the things that she really enjoyed. So it was a really simple conversation, a really organic conversation that happened in action learning set that then led that person to make some really big decisions. So it was a big transformation for her.
That's a really inspiring story, Laura, and it really chimes with my experience of being a member of an action learning set and also of, facilitating them. That some amazing things happen as a result of those conversations.
They do. They're really powerful, and it's brilliant. I've had the opportunity of working in action learning sets, and I've had the opportunity of working with coaches personally, as well as being a coach and a facilitator. And I would say that, without sounding too emotional, action learning sets feel really magical because people help each other. There's a real camaraderie, there's a network. We have quite meaningful conversations in a way that people feel safe to do so. And there's some real transformation that happens by being part of a set that it's hard to find words to describe, but to see it happening it's truly a privilege.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks.